Hey, how's it going, guys? Back with episode 9, I think. Um, Today, we're just gonna look for some. Oh, I forgot to turn that off. My bad. I think we're just gonna look for some more diamonds today. I need to, at some point, go get um some honey, or beeswax or whatever, and fix these guys up because I didn't realize they rust over like that, so that's something I need to do. Um, but anyways, um, I was thinking today's gonna be a little bit of a weird episode, so I'm sorry in advance. Just got a lot on the mind today, um, and I want to talk about it. So you either care or you don't. Anyways, I just wanted to, grief is just a weird thing for me. Um, what really kind of set this off for me is my dog is getting close to not being around anymore. Um, she is just old. She turns 20 in a couple months, actually next month. Um, and it's just her age is getting to her, I can tell. It's not the first time that um, I've lost a dog. My childhood dogs have passed away now. Um, and so I kind of have a good sense at this point for, when it's coming. And I can tell she's holding on, she's staying strong, but um, probably in the next few months, she's not going to be able to walk at all. And I'm just worried that she's just not going to be able to, she's not going to have the willpower to do anything. And I don't know, it's really sad. I don't really know how to talk about it to anybody, really, because it's just, I don't know, um, I knew it was coming. I mean, she's been old for a while, but she's always been really, high energy. Um, like it, usually the response people get when they find out how old she is they're like, "Oh, really?" Because, she's super hyper and high energy and um, just doesn't act her age at all. But the last couple months, really, she's really slowed down and um, she just kind of alternates now between sleeping and just walking in circles, really. She's really struggling to walk now. Um, and this is kind of what happened to my other dog, um, where he passed away. Um, and it's not like PTSD, but I'm realizing I never really, I don't know, worked through those emotions. I didn't realize how upset I am about it still, because he passed away earlier this year. And, I knew it was coming, and so it wasn't a big deal. He was still with my parents, so, um, the last time I was home before he passed away, I knew it was probably the last time that I was going to see him. And, um, I got to sit there and I held him for, most of the night, just kind of holding him and petting him. And um, it was just kind of nice for me. Reflect on all the time I had with him because we got, hey, Diamond, nice. Anyways, back to the sad stuff. We had him since I was, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9. But anyways, I didn't end up seeing him again after that, so I was right. And that sucked. I mean, I knew it was coming, so it kind of made it easier, I guess. He was the first pet I had pass away like that, I guess. We had a cat when I was really young that was, I think, 17 when he passed away, but I was so young I barely remember it. But, you know, I'd had that dog for, I think he was 16, I think, when he passed away. I think it was right around his birthday. So, you know, we'd had him his whole life, and, you know, I basically grew up with him. I mean, I did grow up with him, actually. And I've never, you know, with grief, I never, like, I accept that they're gone pretty easily. But, you know, I have a hard time with all of the other parts of it, I guess. Like, I don't know, like, with my dog now, you know, I know that she's not got much longer, and I'm realizing now a lot of, you know, my upsetness with that is because I knew it was going to happen to my other dog too, and that kind of, not fear, but just kind of the stress it gives me knowing they're going to be gone soon. Sorry, she's acting up right now, actually. Anyways, it's just kind of that stress of knowing, you know, I'm going to have to grieve soon, and it's not easy. It's not. I called my mom to talk about it yesterday because I don't really know how to bring it up, because it's my wife's dog. And, you know, I'm so lucky I've gotten to know this dog and really be, not a father, but like I don't even know what you would call, you know, the owner of a pet. But I don't really know how to bring it up to my wife at all. I don't, she's never had a pet die before. This is her only pet she's ever had. And, I don't know. I don't know how to bring it up with her because she's never had to experience this before. And she, you know, she knows it's coming, but I don't think, you know, I don't think she realizes it's soon. I think she knows, you know, in the next year or 2 or 3, but it's probably going to be in the next couple months. And I don't know how to bring that up with her because she's not had to deal with it before, and so I don't know that I don't know. I don't want to cause her more stress over it. Than she already has, because this is her, you know, this is the only pet she's ever had. It's her baby. But I don't want her to be totally blindsided by it either. So I don't know. I'm really struggling with it. And you know, I'm the primary, you know, I work from home. So I'm the primary caretaker of the dog. She's had some health issues, so I take care of the medicine and stuff, and so I kind of have a better understanding of how the dog is doing on a day-to-day basis. Because my wife is in school, and um, she's not home as often as I am, so I just kind of see more of the dog, Um, and it just sucks that, it's like it's not a secret, but it's like I'm carrying this burden that I don't know how to, I don't know how to share with anybody. Um, is there not any amethyst in here? Huh. I guess I'm not making anything with amethyst right now. Anyways, I don't know. I'm just having a hard time with it, and I feel like I'm grieving her already, my dog, because I've seen her get old, and um, it sucks. Like even in just a year ago versus now, seeing the difference is just sad. And I think really, moving across the country really kind of took it out of her. I just think she's not. Um, I don't know. I don't know why. It just seems like it took it out of her. She just kind of feels like she's done. That sucks, but I don't know. Trying to do the best I can to, do right by her in the last few months or years, however long it is. It's been a really fortuitous mining session. Normally strip mining takes forever. I guess they're trying to keep me distracted, so I keep the episode light. I don't know. Anyways. I don't know. I didn't realize how much it's bothering me until I talked to my mom yesterday. And I really started to choke up. Like I've always, my whole life, I've been pretty good at compartmentalizing. I've worked, in hospitals most of my life, so I'm kind of around emotionally charged situations pretty often. And I've been pretty good at taking care of my own emotions and, the ability to stay calm in tense situations. But the last few years, I've really struggled with that. I had something happen a few years ago that really kind of changed who I am, and I've got not anger issues, but I just have issues regulating my emotions now, and that kind of is most notable when I'm angry because I don't know, I just get pissed off easily now. And nothing in particular, like it's not anything going on, I just get frustrated easily. But it's the same with other emotions. I get sad easily, and I get, insecure easily. And it's weird. I don't know why grief is doing that to me. It doesn't make sense. Like it really doesn't. At least in my mind, I mean, Obviously, I'm not a psychologist. I don't really get any of it, but I don't know. It's just weird that uh, dude. Every time I start talking about something sad, more diamonds show up. What is going on? And these are huge veins too. I I was playing on a server I have enough for full set armor now. I was playing on a server a couple months ago, and I stripped mine for like 4 hours and got 10 diamonds. I don't know what's going on, but I am not complaining. Anyways, wherever I was at, dude, holy crap, this is sick. Um, oh sweet, I have so many diamonds. Some more redstone too. Make some cool redstone contraptions at some point. Um, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go on a tangent now because I don't want to talk about it anymore. Um, I watched a lot of Tobuscus growing up. That was kind of one of my big. He was probably the biggest YouTuber I watched in terms of um, the time I watched, or the amount of time that I watched. It was probably him. You know, early PewDiePie with Happy Wheels. Did I say PewDiePie? PewDiePie, whatever. I still watch PewDiePie. I think his content's great. I'm loving his content lately, his computer engineering content. So that's been really fun. Um, anyways, I don't know why the diamonds made me think of Tobuscus, but um, I really love Tobuscus's Minecraft game, um, or Minecraft Let's Play, and I loved watching Happy Wheels. Um, so that's kind of part of the reason PewDiePie and Tobuscus were some of my, I don't want to say inspirations, because that's, I was watching them as a child, and I'm just now starting to record stuff on YouTube, really. But I loved Tobuscus's content. It really sucks, you know, what happened to him. And now he's just kind of off the rails, and I can't really watch his stuff anymore, because it's just not appealing to me, and it makes me sad. Um, but I really loved his content, and um, I don't know, something about the diamonds I found worked or brought that in my mind. I have ADHD. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Um, so I kind of jump around a lot in terms of like the connections in my brain. Okay, there's nothing there. So I don't know why the diamond made me think of Tobuscus. Anyways, I miss Minecraft Let's Plays like that where it was just a guy and a computer. Because there's not a lot of that right now. It's all 100-day challenges and survival multiplayers, which I guess this is a survival multiplayer, but I'm trying to do more solo content with it. So it's just kind of sad that that's kind of a dying art form, truly, because my entire childhood I spent watching Minecraft Let's Plays. Um, and I still think they're great content. I still watch them. When I find them, I think there's a really niche area that's just I don't know. I think it's an underappreciated market right now. And I hope, I hope I can be on the side that kind of revitalizes that, because I really love that kind of content. And they happen, we had the Minecraft revival a while ago, which was pretty awesome. Hey, more diamonds, nice. Sweet. Anyways, I'm assuming if you guys are watching this, you're kind of the same as me, but I don't really love, the SMP, not the current Minecraft community, because there's a lot of good stuff coming out too. But like, the TikTok voice on all the videos, and I don't know, I'm not a big fan of that kind of content. And so I'm trying to do, something I love in it, making it a little different, because I really do like these Let's Plays. But I want it to feel a little more authentic, I guess. I don't really want to make, crazy content. I just kind of want to be a real person, and hopefully there's a community for that. If you guys want to be a part of that, it's great. If not, no big deal. But this is what I like. I think, there's a big kind of community on. Oh God, why did he 360 me? What was that? I don't know. I think there's this big kind of performance in the Minecraft community lately, and I just don't care for it really. I'm not a performer. I never have been, and I don't really particularly want to be. So I hope there's a little market for this, because this is really fun to me. Honestly, it's what I enjoy. So I hope there's a market for it. We'll see. Honestly, I've got enough diamonds now. I was not expecting to find as many as I have. So I might just go back and figure out something else to do. Because that was kind of a surprise. Anyways, I kind of been all over the place this episode, so sorry, I guess. Anyways, thanks for listening, I guess. Kind of not ranting, but venting about what's going on in my life, and talking about Tobuscus for a while. I actually do. I watched a lot of Happy Wheels, like his old Happy Wheels videos. I watched them recently, and I still think they're great. But anyways, I miss that era of YouTube, I guess is what I'm trying to say. When I was growing up, I don't think it was better. Like I acknowledge the kind of landscape of YouTube is better now. But I really loved the kind of personalities at the time. I think a lot of the stuff was great. Truly, I really enjoyed it. And I hope that kind of bleeds into my content. I hope you guys see inspiration from that, because that is really what I've enjoyed the most. In general, I like, the really kind of the gaming community right now is just kind of funny moments, which I do like, and I watch some funny moments stuff. But I don't know, it's so hard to make it in that community, because there's already, you know, these people that are so good at that content. And it kind of makes it difficult to... What the heck is going on? Okay, whatever. It makes it hard to make it in that community. Not that I'm, you know, I'm not really trying, but I don't know. If you guys want to see more funny moments stuff, I can start recording when I'm talking to my friends. But I just haven't been. I don't know. I don't really. Hey, look at that. Nice. Anyways, I don't really concern myself too much with trying to do funny moments and stuff because I enjoy this kind of stuff more. Try and undo these guys real quick, I guess. Okay, they're alive again. Cool. Anyways, that's kind of a tangent I went on, I guess. I need to go